what is going on, everybody? I am back with another YouTube video. Now in today's video, guys, we're going to be doing my third ghost debunking video. I haven't made a ghost debunking video in a while now. In fact, not the last time I made a ghost debunking video was way back in April, and that one has exploded with views. I don't know how this one is going to go, but I definitely think it was a really good suggestion by Elizabeth Marin again. And this one is going to be on Koelster. It's a YouTube channel, and I definitely think this is going to be a very fun one to debunk. So I don't have any announcements to make since I have the community tab now, so if you guys want to see any posts, it should pop up in your notifications if I make a community tab post. That way I don't have to make a lot of announcements at the beginning of my video. So without further ado, let's start talking about debunking the ghost video. So Koelster is basically like a YouTube channel, kind of like Chills, but he doesn't do top 10 videos, right? He posts like just videos, compilations of like scary YouTube videos. A lot of them are like shorter, so it's not like a top 10 video. It's just like either like a compilation of YouTube videos or like a scary video that he found. So it's a pretty interesting channel. It's one of those channels that hasn't uploaded in a long time. His newest upload, I think it was like 6 years ago, so he hasn't uploaded in a while. I looked on his Facebook page too, just to make sure that he wasn't, you know, just doing it for entertainment value, which, you know, obviously he is. He's probably made money off of it, and he's satisfied with what he did. So, you know, I think this is going to be definitely one of the most interesting to debunk. I wouldn't say hard, because I have looked at the videos and they're really easy to analyze. So the way I'm going to do this is that I'm going to pop up his compilation video that he has, which is like 2 minutes and 46 seconds long. It's about a 3-minute video. I'm not going to go through every little clip on the video, but I'm going to go through some that are pretty easy to analyze and say, okay, this is what's happening in the video. So a lot of them are easier ones to debunk. I wouldn't say they're difficult. But once we debunk them all, I'm going to kind of say my final word of, you know, what this guy is doing or whatever. So let's look at some of the clips.
I'm so over this house, and I'm over the filming and everything.
Paige! Paige! Paige. Oh, shit.
Alright, so now that you saw the video, I probably put it up on this video. Before I get started with analyzing this clip, I just want to say that some of the clips I'm going to mute and then put them on the bottom corner of the screen. And then others like this one, I'm just going to put as a video. It's going to have all the audio, because the audio is really important in this clip. So let's start talking about it. So basically in the clip, obviously, the ladies are arguing, and, you know, she's yelling about how she's done with all this, I don't know, ghost stuff. So I think I've seen this channel before. And I believe it's her boyfriend who's recording the video. And I think, like, they claim that their house is haunted. They make all these ghost clips. And to be honest, probably just to get clout on YouTube, attention, and things like that. Especially if it's a couple, it's definitely going to get a lot of attention on YouTube. So I believe I've looked up this channel before. And, you know, they make videos in their house, Poltergeist stuff. So they probably made more than one video. Probably one's better than this one that they made. But in this video, she's getting mad, and then the door shuts, and then it opens again. She's on the ceiling or whatever, and then the door shuts again. The guy's desperately trying to open the video, or the door, and then she's on the ground, and her eyes are all dark, or whatever, you know what I mean? So the way that I believe this video was done is it's really important to have the audio in this video, not so much in the other videos, but it's really important to hear the audio in the video, because if you look at when the door opens back up and the lady's on the ceiling, you can hear his voice kind of cut. So like he's saying, the door closes the first time, and he's like, I think he was saying his name or whatever, I can't remember. But after the door opens back up, you can see that his voice kind of like cuts. And then he's like, ah, or whatever. So he makes like this really bad interjection or whatever. And so obviously they use some cutting in this video. So that's already basically debunking the whole video right there. They're using cutting, so obviously it's going to be fake. But to talk about it more, how did they get her on the ceiling? Well, there's a couple ways they definitely could have done this. But I think the way that they probably done it is they probably had a green screen of her, I don't know, on top of something, maybe her maybe she was held up by something. And then they just take out they obviously take out the green screen that they used, and then they just put it in the bathroom. And the reason why I think it is a green screen is because for the most part, when she's on the ceiling, she's pretty static. She's not moving a lot, so it was probably a green screen photo, not a green screen video. And then the guy, like, the cut was really weird, so he wasn't a part of the green screen, but he was just making the sounds to make it look real. But you can definitely see a noticeable cut if you're paying attention in the video. So they're likely using a green screen. And then the blackened eyes, either just effects that they put into the video, or she used some kind of contacts that they just put into her eyes. Because they look pretty real. I'm going to be honest. They didn't look like they were just, imported in there by their computer. It looked like some pretty real contacts there. But that's how I think that clip was done. Let's look at the next clip. So on this clip that I showed you, the guy is in the living room. He's asleep, and he starts getting dragged out of the bed very, very slowly. Now, before I start talking about what I think is happening in this clip, there's a couple of logical reasons why you can assume this clip isn't real. First of all, the TV is turned on, and I'll explain more about the TV later. The TV is turned on. There's a second guy on the other couch who has the lamp turned on beside him. So, I mean, unless they're, trying, the most logical reason why that lamp would be turned on is so that you can see the guy getting pulled out of the bed. And then another reason is, like, the blinds are open in the background, if you notice. And if it's in the middle of the night, why are you going to have your blinds open? I always know that when I have to, like, dress into my pajamas or whatever, I'm not going to leave the blinds or the curtains open. You know what I mean? I want some privacy, especially if that TV is turned on. You can clearly see the person inside of it. So, I mean, I know people who do that, but still, it was clearly so that they can get some light into the film. Now, if you look closely, the way that they tried to make it seem is they try to make it so that the camera is up, so it looks like a security camera, right? Obviously, it has no date, nothing like that. And that's okay, not all security cameras have dates and things like that. I have a Ring camera, so I would know. It's basically a security camera. But they try to make it look like a security camera, because if you notice, they add like this dark, like this light brown filter on the video. So if you look closely, you can notice that light brown, like, lighting on the video is, like, in there. You definitely notice that they probably added in a filter, so obviously they've done some editing in this video already. And another reason why I think this video is fake is this video is, once again, just another green screen, like I said. And the reason why I can prove that it's a green screen is if you look at the TV screen, right? The TV screen isn't playing any videos. It's just going up and down like this. If you notice, like, on the TV screen, whatever's on there, I don't know what's on there, like a game of solitaire or something, it just keeps going up and down like this. And that's because the green screen can't distribute all that light. So you're going to have, like, this really weird up and down motion for the green screen, because if you don't have your green screen paper laid out completely flat, then some areas are going to look darker, but they laid out it flat. It's just the light just can't distribute through that TV screen because they did a crappy job, obviously. They shouldn't have had the TV turned on. They should have just left it with the lamp or whatever. So the TV looks a little bit odd. I think that's one of the clues there. And plus, everybody knows that most people getting dragged out of beds, look at Lance Stewart video, he made a green screen as well, because if you looked at one of the lotion bottles, it was like cut or whatever. And I'm sure if you pay attention closely in this video, you can see some kind of object that's a little bit offset or cut because the green screen wasn't laid out perfectly. So that's what I think about that clip. Obviously, I'm not a professional editor. Obviously, I just use my phone for my YouTube videos, but that's a pretty good assumption on what's going on in this clip. So let's look at this last one that I did a little bit of research on to figure out what was going on in this last clip. And then, yeah, we'll end the video off. On this last clip, this guy is in his kitchen. He's looking at his table, and then he goes down into his basement to check down there, and then he comes back up, and he sees, like, a bunch of chairs, like, stacked up or whatever. So to even do any research on this video is kind of unnecessary because, you know, most of these videos, you can just look at it from a logical perspective. Why is the guy starting the recording when he did? You know, maybe he heard some mysterious sounds or whatever, but he would at least say something in the video. I don't know if this guy has like a YouTube channel and he just posts a bunch of videos about his house haunted by a poltergeist or whatever. I mean, I'm assuming he probably does, but like, why wouldn't he say anything? Why did he start where he did? Why did he come back in this video? So what I think this video was, is if you just pay attention really closely, you'll see that when he goes down the stairs, you'll obviously start hear the chairs moving. But when he shows the kitchen, he never showed the side where the chairs were. So technically, all he would have to do is add in some chair screeching sounds into the video, and then he's good to go. He can just sweep back, and then he just face the camera that way. Because when he started the video, it wasn't looking at the chairs. Unless this wasn't a full clip of the video, then he obviously just imported audio for the chairs screeching. And if you listen to the audio as well, the audio carries on a little bit further than it does. Now, I didn't really see the chairs moving, so unless the chairs were moving, then maybe that's why the audio kept continuing, but the chairs looked to stay the same. So when he was adding in this audio, he obviously didn't clip out the rest of the audio that he didn't need. So he just already made an editing mistake there. And I actually did some research about this chair stacking poltergeist, like where he might have gotten this from. And it turns out I looked up this, and there's actually a scene from a movie that does this poltergeist chair stacking thing. So, and I've seen a lot of these poltergeist chair stacking videos, so I'm pretty sure he just copied off of that movie clip that he got and then put it into the video for an idea or whatever. So, yep, there's that clip debunked. So that's it for the video. I wanted to do a quick 3 clips out of the compilation that Von Holster did. So from what I can assume from this guy, I mean, he's completely, all his videos are completely just fake. You know, obviously I can't say that they're all fake, but most of them I can assume are probably fake. He probably knows that they're fake. He just, you know, put on a bunch of clips together, uploads clips that pop up every so often on YouTube, you know, just whatever, poltergeist, ghost clips, so that he can make views on YouTube. You know, he probably, you know, figures out a source for things and grabs these clips and then just puts it on his channel. And he hasn't uploaded in a while, so, you know, I don't know. But I looked on his Facebook page one time, and, like, yeah, he didn't post much over there either. No, actually, he made a couple of community posts talking about, I don't know, ghosts or whatever. I think he posted a few things on there, but in terms of YouTube, he hasn't posted in a while. And I looked in his YouTube comment section, and most of the comments just look like, just like bots or whatever, you know, just trying to make silly comments on there, like the fact that you upload these videos, or, you know, this, or the people will like make prayers for the people on the videos. It's just so stupid. Even the community, I can tell, is just definitely not adding up with the videos here. So that's going to be it for the video. I'm sorry that I kind of, like, on the green screen one where with the guy getting dragged out of the room or whatever, I definitely think I messed up on the explanation there. It was more of like a light green filter so that you could see it better, so like it was like a night vision or whatever. And then the TV screen, I don't really know about that. That was just my personal assumption, so I kind of messed up on that one, but I think we can all agree that that one was likely just a green screen. I think we can just lay it flat out there. I don't think I need to do a lot of explaining of how a green screen works, but, you know, I just wanted to throw that out there really quick. So expect a new Dead by Daylight video for my next video on the channel. Definitely a new Dead by Daylight video. And if you noticed, if you were looking at my community tab, I'm wearing my Friday the 13th t-shirt that I got from the mall. Pretty cool shirt. They sell more shirts there. Obviously, it's October, so I gotta rewatch horror movie franchises and things like that. So it's always cool to grab a cool little horror shirt to wear it every so often. And also, I think I'm going to be filming a short horror film here pretty soon. I don't know what I'm going to make it about. You know, obviously it could be about Michael Myers. It could be about Slappy, you know, like a little Night of the Living Dummy short horror film. But I'm going to get up with my friend and we're going to put together a short horror film, hopefully. I can't guarantee you that. He needs to reply back to me, and then we'll figure it out from there. But if it does come out, it won't come out until probably next week, because I'm going to have to do a little bit of editing here and there, and obviously the filming and everything like that. It's going to be at my house, probably filmed mostly outside. Going to try to take out as much audio as possible, like cars driving by or whatever. So hopefully you guys will get excited for that. But stay tuned for another Dead by Daylight video that will be coming soon. And any streams that pop up, I probably won't be streaming a whole lot. I haven't really been playing Dead by Daylight. I've been playing Fallout 76, which I don't really want to stream. It's going to be pretty boring to stream Fallout 76 for the most part, but if you're just playing it alone, not streaming, it's pretty fun. So that was the ghost debunking video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys, or I should say, thank you, Elizabeth Marin, for the suggestion. Very good suggestion. I think this was an interesting channel to debunk. There's a lot of, you know, channels out there that haven't been talked about very much, but I think people definitely are aware of these channels. I know there's another guy who does these Poltergeist videos as well. That could be a good debunk too. But if you guys have any suggestions for ghost debunks, please tell me in the comments section. This was definitely a good one. Definitely had some fun doing this one. So like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time.